It was the turn of the century, not Y2K, the one before that. England had sent a diplomat to America. Now, it was the first time they had sent a diplomat to America in a long, long time. And when he came, he had so many first experiences, you couldn't believe it. He went to the White House. In the White House, he went to the Oval Office. He rode on his first escalator. He rode in his first motor car. He met the Congress. But when he came back to England, he didn't want to talk about those things. There was only one thing that he wanted to talk about: baseball. You see, he had experienced his very first baseball game. So all the other people said, okay, let him talk about baseball. Then maybe he'll tell us about the stuff we want to know about. He says, oh, baseball. A most interesting game, most interesting game. The game itself is played on a beautiful diamond-shaped field with 3 meadows. Left meadow, right meadow, and center meadow. 2 beautiful white lines go up and down the field expressing fair and foul play. Also on the field, there are 4 pillows. First pillow, second pillow, third pillow, and home pillow. In the center of the field, there is a hump. This is where a defensive player, called the pitcher, stands and throws 20 white spheres to a chap behind home pillow, called the catcher. Also behind home pillow stands a chap in a little blue suit called the umpire. Well, as the chap in the little blue suit called the umpire cried, "Play ball!" 9 chaps took the defensive field wearing cute little knickers and baseball mitts. As he cried, "Play ball!" a second time, a chap from the opposing team picked up a willow and advanced himself to home pillow. He put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher delivered a sphere. A shout out to right middle like a streak of lightning. The chap went to first pillow. Well, the fans were cheering. I thought this was strange. A second man, might I add you, a second man picked up a willow and advanced himself to home pillow. He put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher delivered a sphere. A shout out to left middle like a streak of lightning. The chap from first pillow went to second pillow. The chap from home pillow advanced himself to first pillow. Well, all the fans were cheering and roaring. I thought this was quite strange. Hitting spheres into meadows, running around pillows. Before I knew it, a third chap, might I add you, picked up a willow and advanced himself to home pillow. He put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher delivered the sphere. A shout out to center meadow like a streak of lightning. The chap from second pillow went to third pillow. The chap from first pillow went to second pillow. And the chap from home pillow advanced himself to first pillow where the fans were cheering and roaring and screaming. I thought this was strange. Before I knew it, a big chap, a big husky chap, might I add you, picked up a very enlarged willow and advanced himself to home pillow. He banged his willow on home pillow. He put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher very nervously delivered the sphere. He let it go. I don't believe it. The man in the little blue suit called the umpire cried, "Ball 1." All the fans went, "Ooh." Before I knew it, the pitcher delivered a second sphere. The big husky fellow put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher delivered the sphere very nervously. He let it go again. The fans went, "Ah!" The man in the little blue suit called the umpire cried, "Ball 2." I thought this was strange. Why didn't he hit the sphere into the meadows and run around the pillows like the other chaps? Before I know it, he put the willow on his shoulder. The pitcher very nervously delivered the sphere. He let it go again. The man in the little blue suit called the umpire cried, "Ball 3." And all the fans went, "Ooh, ah." It was at this point I began to suspect foul play. For the 4th time, put the willow on his shoulder, this big husky chap. The pitcher very nervously delivered the sphere. He let it go again. The man in the little blue suit called the umpire said, "Ball 4," and ordered that big husky chap a free walk to first pillow. Well, all the fans started cheering. Popcorn was flying everywhere. The chap from third pillow came and touched home pillow. The chap from second pillow went to third pillow. The chap from first pillow went to second pillow. I didn't understand. And there was another chap advancing himself to home pillow. So I asked the chap next to me, I said, "Why does that big husky chap get a free walk to first pillow?" He turned to me and says, "It's because he's got 4 balls."